Hi everyone, we have a fun video today on packaging our aluminum prints. It's a video we've had a few requests for, so we're gonna jump right in. And we first start off with your aluminum print and we wrap it in 1/8 inch foam. As you can see, I'm folding it over a few times here to get a few layers around the aluminum print. And we tape it down nice and tight. We pull it a little bit, as you can see, to make sure it's nice and tight. And we put the foam around it to keep the print, give it a bit of a cushion for when it's being shipped. And now we take the stretch wrap, it's basically industrial saran wrap, and we wrap up the print so that the foam doesn't move or slide. We don't want anything getting scratched during the shipment. Next thing we do right there is we take a 1/8 or 1/4 inch piece of wood, and it goes right over the face of the print, as you can see. We do this so the edges of the print don't get bent during shipping. It keeps everything nice and rigid. And I'm just taping it down and putting another layer of the wrap on now, just to keep it from sliding as well. We don't want it shifting and having the part of the wood go to the edge of the print. So the print is nice and centered in between the wood now. And as you can see, we put it face down so that the wood side is down. That's an important step later on in the process. And now we're taking that excess foam and we are wrapping it over the edges. So this gives not only a wood protection over the edge of the aluminum print, but also now a foam edge. Next, now that we have everything wrapped up, we take our 2-inch cardboard strips, as you can see there, and we put them all the way around the edges. This gives a 2-inch cardboard barrier between the edge of the print and the edge of the finished cardboard package. And typically the layer is about 4 layers thick, the cardboard as well, so lots and lots of protection there. So we got as a checklist, we got the foam, we got the wood, we have the wrap, which keeps it all nice and tight, and now we have 4 layers of 2-inch thick cardboard going all the way around. And I'm just taking the tape, as you can see, and taping the strips of the strips to the aluminum, and then, as I just did there, taping the strips to the bottom of the cardboard pack. Flip it all over, and now I'll be taping the edges. You can see I'm squeezing there to get the seal nice and tight. And then I go the one way, and then I do a 360 all the way around so that any loose ends of the tape get covered and it gets nice and stuck down, so it's never gonna lift up if you wrap it 360. Do the same on the other side, as you can see there. Spin it around, and when I get to the back side here, you'll see there's a little flap of overhang, and as I point out, that's typically where we'll put your invoice. For this next part here, we're showing how we wrap it for dropships for clients. So we take the pack that we just finished making and we're wrapping it in 50-pound brown craft paper. Fold up the edges nice and tight there, as you can see, to make a nice clean looking package. And we do this purely just for presentation. For a dropship, we want to make sure that it's a nice clean presentation so that when the client gets it, it looks very nice, professional, clean, and they don't see any cardboard or anything. And we're affixing the plain, no label shipping pack to it right there. Top and bottom, all the way around, nice, clean for the clients on a dropship. And now for the most requested part of the video, the unpacking. So we did this in real time, and hopefully it speeds up everyone's unpacking process. So the first thing we're gonna do is flip the package face down and make 2 diagonal cuts. We flip it face down so that way there's no way you're ever gonna cut into the top of the package. And now we're going to take the knife and cut along the edges to remove the tape. We know that there's the 2-inch cardboard strips all along the edges, so there's no chance of cutting into the piece when we're making these cuts on the side. and we're going to remove the tape from that little fold, from the little flap that was there, and we're going to flip it open, and that will expose the cardboard strips. And as we mentioned earlier in the video, because there's the wood piece and all the foam on the edges, we can make these just vertical cuts straight down and it's not gonna get into the print. The strips come off nice and easy there. We can remove them, and now we're left with the aluminum print wrapped up in the foam and the wood. So what we're going to do now is go to the wood side, as you can see there, and we're going to do the same thing, make a diagonal cut, kind of pop it open a bit, make the other diagonal cut. And we do this because there's no way that your knife is going to go through the wood. It's 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch wood, so you can just make the nice horizontal cuts and it's going to peel right off. So now we flip it so the wood side is down, which is now the back of the aluminum print. So we're always opening it up from the back. You never want to open it up on the face just in case. So we'll make a cut through the foam and the shrink wrap and do the same thing, just pop it open. I'm just applying a little pressure as I cut, and as you can see, it's very easily opens up. And there we go. Your aluminum print is nice and unpackaged, arriving at your studio or at the client's home. Hopefully this helps, and hopefully this saves everyone a little bit of time. We did the video in real time, so about 2 minutes and you should have your aluminum prints all opened up. Thanks everyone.